Hello everyone, this is Trafalgar Valentine. How's it going today? Okay, today I thought I just want to talk about developing your inner ego, which is a dangerous energy to try and control. It can be a very destructive energy, and you have to be very careful about what you do to actually create it and develop it. And it is essentially a very, very horned, winged dragon that holds rewards in a metaphorical sense, but in order, you cannot kill it, but in order to help yourself and not to actually try and fight it, but to actually ride that dragon of ego to greater heights, up to the heavens, and understand its destructive power, but also be in full control of it, tame it. I call it like the fire. It's a great analogy from the cartoon series of Avatar, not the Pish film, but the actual cartoon series where Aang was trying to learn fire element and he was really struggling, and he wasn't very considerate to its destructive abilities, and when he tried to actually push it far, he was just playing with it. He got burnt, and he was burnt with the people he liked. And the same could be said about art. Your ego might take you into places you never imagined. Like you might put very subversive ideas, very heavy, dark, negative, disturbing images, and this kind of reflection on your friends and family and your culture might reflect negatively on you about that. It's like the ego is a quick initiative, emotive motivation of satisfaction. You want to do something that gives you the effect of satisfaction, and it could be dominating to other people, and you might affecting people in a certain way that you get off on it or something. So it's like Robert Robert Williams is a good example, one of my favourite artists of the hot rod culture and stuff, where he actually created egotistical pictures, but because they were so well done and so good and such a high quality that they got accepted for that reason. But they were images that reflected very negatively on people. It's got things to do with sexual inclinations, women, food, gambling, drugs, death, and all the other disturbing things. But in the end, it worked out for him, and he managed to control it into an art form that benefited him. It's like when people tell me you can't draw what you want to draw because people won't like it, but then I see successful people who death metal artwork, people who are actually successful at that. There was a specific market for it, but they've actually drawn something that is so subversive, but yet he's successful at the same time. I used to do my own kind of pictures that reflected very positively on people, very spiritual pictures, but then the fire wasn't there. I wasn't getting off the energy of it. I needed something that was really burning hot. And I looked at the patterns of my previous pictures and found that cars. And my first car drawings were like Mad Max style, ones to dominate, post-apocalyptic, rough, heavy duty, angry, aggressive, maximum carnage, and rusty and greasy and diesel and all the really rough. I would still love to do that stuff, but it's not what's going to benefit me right now. So I've calmed that down, but I've still enjoyed the fact of creating cars. So I've calmed that down and monetized it into much more free-flowing ideas, much more to the popular mind. I'm still doing I'm trying to get a balance between it. I mean, what does this mean to make me happy? This fire of the machines. What does it mean that you want to actually keep your ego happy? You want to help the dragon and feed it and stuff like that, because you know it's like your childish ego of what you want to do, of just playtime, fun time with no consequences and stuff. So, and what does this mean when I desire for more of it? When I desire for more artwork like it? Does I want to control people in a certain way? I just want to be offensive and stuff? what can I produce that is still kind of a healthy effect? Well, I can do that by doing a mix between what people do want and what people don't want, and what I want. It's like if I do a landscape picture, it won't be something that everyone's seen before. It's something that'll help my ego, but it will also have like a ruined castle, maybe a discredited car in it or something like that, or something to create a bit of a storyline, something that's a bit out of the ordinary. And what kind of outside effects can actually affect the ego? External stimulations, external mental states. You might be going through a bad time. Ego is good for getting out of bad situations. If you're stuck in a rut and you want to learn how to draw, if you need to draw lots of things to get your mind clear and stuff like that, just go nuts. Have a sketchbook just for ego, just to draw loads of crazy pictures and crazy mind things, and just let the art flow. It's really powerful energy. So if you just like have a sketchbook maybe that no one will ever see, and then you can just let the ego just fly through, and then through all the different sketches and scribbles you have. I think that's why it worked best for me. I've got like 2 or 3 sketchbooks of just nothing but Mad Max cars, just constantly like 300-400 different sketches of different versions of it, and through it I managed to get like 50 different t-shirt designs that I know people will consider really cool and awesome and appreciate the quality of it. So use your ego to help boost your imagination, to see its potential. That's probably a good way of putting it. Use your ego to sense your potential. See how far you go. See how hot that fire inside of you is burning. But don't get burned. Don't push yourself too far. It's sort of like getting into psychology of agreeableness, but you won't keep it under control, because there's also doing what you love to do and doing what you want, but there's also in consideration for other people as well. So although it's good for you and you really enjoy it, how would this affect your friends and family? How would the culture look down on you? How does this represent you as a person from your country? How does this affect you as a human being? And how would it affect all those tomorrow, the next day, a week, a month, a year, and longer? So control your ego, but use it. Use the power of your ego. Control that fire.